Good morning, everyone. It is such a peaceful morning. I had to come sit outside again with nature. Can you hear the birds? The question of the day is this question. Hi, Kate. First of all, I love your YouTube channel. Thank you for making your videos. You are so down to earth and have the best personality. Thank you. Okay, so my question is, I've been saving for years for things like cars, education, holidays. While paying for and enjoying these things have been super rewarding, I find myself feeling what I call, she put in quotes, savors fatigue. Girl, I hear ya. I'm currently saving for a house deposit and feeling so dang tired. Do you have any advice on how to keep going after pushing for so long? Thank you for everything you do. Have a lovely day. From Liz in Australia. Liz, great question, and I can relate, and I've got lots of thoughts. Let's do this. The first thing, Liz, I actually thought of, do you watch the show Friends? Little tidbit about me. I know just about every single episode of Friends ever created, every word, every syllable, every sound, every nuance. I love the show Friends. And there was this episode where Chandler is experiencing a problem and he goes to Joey and he says, hey, I'm having this problem. Has this ever happened to you? And he's like, yeah, once. And Chandler said, so what did you do? And Joey said, I did it anyway. And that's kind of how I feel about this, right? Like, we are going to get so tired of savings. And I know that's not what you're asking me, because I know you understand the value in the savings, but let's just talk about it a little bit first. When you are saving and 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 saving, and that's all you're doing, it feels so frustrating and so just like, are we there yet? Is this over yet? Can I change gears yet? When can this stop? And now here's kind of the crummy answer. It doesn't. It doesn't stop. Because it's always something, right? Unless we can get to the point in our lives where we're just content with what we've got, there's going to be something. There's going to be a vacation. There's going to be a new car. There's going to be that trip with your friends. There's going to be renovations in the house. There's always going to be something we're saving for. And it's daunting. It's truly daunting how this just keeps going. So to answer your question, how do I push through? Do I have any words of wisdom that will help you push through when you are experiencing savers fatigue and you've had it up to here and you're like, really? I got to keep doing this? Okay, this is what I do. The first thing you've got to do, and this is backing way up, is to enjoy the journey that you're going through to get where you're going. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but this is how I feel. When I'm reaching for a goal, the excitement, all that leading up to the actual event is almost more exciting than the actual end result. Let me give you a really minor example when I was going out in college. Back in college, I lived in a sorority house and my girlfriends would start to get ready. And we'd be in each other's rooms and we'd be putting on makeup and we'd be doing our hair and we'd be checking out our outfits and we'd be, having a cocktail and we'd be talking and we'd be gossiping and we'd be doing all the things 21-year-olds do, when you're a senior in college. I'm just thinking my senior year in college. And you're trying to, go out. But the whole fun of it was getting ready. And then when we actually went out, people were like, how was your night out? It was fine, but we all had a blast before we even left. That's kind of how I feel about this also. And in many things. The preparation, the steps toward the goal, the progress you start to feel, all that to me is what gets my juices flowing. It gets me so excited. It gets me motivated and like I know I'm headed somewhere. So The one exception I will probably say is this house. This one, the end result was better than the journey in this one case. And that's not to say the journey of buying this house was not enlightening every step of the way. But I think what I'm trying to get at is sometimes the preparation is way more fun, and then the end is kind of like, cool, but eh. In this case, living here is like, ah! So it's a little different. Like, I feel I just probably scare the neighbors. So the journey was a worthwhile journey, but the end result rocked. But in many others, the chipping away, the checking things off the list to get to the goal, that's the stuff that kind of got my juices flowing, got me excited, got me motivated. And then you're on the right track, so you're going to reach the goal. But the end result, I'll give you another example. I picture people with, I'm not a runner, but I've heard people say this, that when they're training for like a marathon, as they're going, learning that they can do another mile now. Ooh, now I can do another mile. Now I can do 5 more miles. Now I can go 10 miles and not even have to, whatever the hurdle is. Like there's a progression there. And the day they finish the race, and this isn't all runners, some runners, this might be the be all end all, but they are like, okay, what now? What do I do now? Like, I did it, now what next? And didn't even take a second, didn't take a beat to just say, wow, I really did that. Which brings me to another tip in my mind. Celebrate your success as it goes. Don't just, even me right now. For me, my big success in my life right now is I just purchased a home that I love and that I want to be at, right? And it took a long road to get there, right? But instead of being like, okay, what's next? And I do, of course I think that way. That's who I am. But what I'm trying to do is savor the right now. Savor that goal that you've reached. Savor the newness. Savor the accomplishment before racing off to the next thing. And then when you have fully sopped up, do you guys use that word sop? I feel like that's only in different parts of the US that people use the word sop. Sopped up that real pleasure and enjoyment and newness and the accomplishment that you've had, then start working on the next goal. But you don't have to just be go, 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 got it, keep going, got it, keep going, got it, keep going, where you don't enjoy any of it. Know what I'm saying? And for me, Liz, that doesn't mean that I've just stopped having goals altogether. I'm just taking a little break to savor this right now. And then when I have my eyes set on the next thing, I will attack as well. But that doesn't mean in the meantime, you aren't still doing the things that are getting you into position. Like, I wouldn't just say, okay, I just bought a house. I saved for the house, so I'm not saving anything else. Subtle savings still happening. My savings is still going. My retirement is still going. So you can kind of not be as ramped up on it for a little bit, but don't stop entirely. I wouldn't stop entirely. Still keep it going. How do you keep going? You keep visualizing the end goal. When I was waiting for this house to be ready, when I was waiting for all the loan stuff, I would drive by this house every single day, not even kidding, morning and night, and say hello to the house. Yep, I'm weird. But I would visualize what I wanted more than anything. And at the time, it was this house. So in the morning, I would drive by. It's right, not far from work. So I would drive by and I would look at it and I would just picture me and Kaden pulling into the driveway, walking in, and how happy we were going to be. And then at the end of the day, I would drive by because that's going to be my new path home. And it was just like a constant visualization and putting myself at peace that this is what I wanted. So could I have stopped? No, because I knew what I wanted more than anything. And I think right now you're looking for a house too. I feel like, there's a lot of things that people are going after in this world, but like for me, once you have a roof over your head that you are safe and comfortable in, If you have the transportation you need to get to where you need to go, you've got an income to pay for it. And most importantly, if you've got friends and family, people in your life that you value, you've got it all, you know? Like, you already have it all. So do I need a boat next? Probably not. Do I need that, you know, the things that make people feel like they have everything? I'm going to have to really take some time and evaluate that. But right now, as you're saving for your house, keep visualizing the end result, Liz, because the house will, if all goes well, will be worth it. That one will be. If you're in a place, and again, work on your faux budget, make sure all the things are in alignment. I don't know what in Australia, what you have to do. I don't know if you have to have a particular credit score. I don't know how much you have to have saved. I don't know what your down payment has to be, but just be pecking away at lining yourself up for success with that, and be visualizing the end result. And then when you get there, because you will get there, I know you will, take a season to enjoy it a little bit. And don't be thinking, well, I'll move in, but I have to repaint the bathroom and I have to, in time. And that's what you guys were teaching me too. That first week when I was moving in, if you saw in my Instagram stories, I kind of freaked out because my basement was a hot mess. And everyone's like, Kate, you just walked in the door. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And the same thing for you, Liz. When you're feeling fatigue and you're tired of this and you just want to go spend on something silly, think about what you want more. And I know what you want more. Right now, you want to get that house situated. So keep going. As Joey says, do it anyway. I love this question, and I hope talking through this helped a little bit for you. If anybody has any questions for the Questions with Kate shows on Monday, please email me at katekadenchannel@gmail.com. And also, I always offer my information, but I love hearing from you too. Does anybody else have some tips on how they deal with savers fatigue? I know many of you deal with this also. So if you have some great tips below, what helps you the most, maybe just leave one that is your go-to when you are starting to get on the struggle bus here and not want to do it anymore, please leave us a comment down below. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified each time I upload, which currently right now is every single Monday at 9 and every single Friday at 9. Also, I appreciate you being here and I can't wait to see you Friday. Thank you, Liz, for the great question. I appreciate it so much. Bye, guys.